Dino took on Dannaz in a TCC league match, looking to capitalise on what had been a mixed start to the season for both teams. For Dannaz, it had been a start that they didn't want to remember, having started with a loss and failing to capitalise when moments arrived in the second league match. With Dino SC, it was simply a case of flipping the script and moving on to what they had done on match day 1. It was the home side who threatened first, creating inroads down the right hand side, looking to hurt their opponents. A well-worked ball into the box, catching everyone unawares. However, Dannaz were the ones who would be on the front foot, and after a free kick, it was one that needed Tonok's strong hands to gather the ball cleanly. Dino continued to threaten, and Ayodele would be called into action more than he would have preferred, as the Cedars sat deep and looked to absorb pressure on the counter. However, it would not work to a great effect, and Amos would open the scoring on 28 minutes. The big striker resulted into a beautiful celebration and pointing to the badge. A good finish, taking his time, as he dragged the ball off the base of the post into the back of the net after a well-worked opportunity. Both teams would definitely not let the either one live it down, and the Cedars would come straight back at their rivals, looking to get an equaliser. Tonok called into action more than he would have preferred. Ayodele was the one that was the hero down the other end, organising his defence stoutly for the Cedars, as they were still 1 down going into the break. Whatever conversations were had in the dressing room seemed to have a serious effect, even though they took a bit of time before kicking in. A well-worked opportunity, finding Amos once again as he looked to place the goalkeeper, who was unable to finish off. Chances continued to come, and a brilliant opportunity would be tipped over the bar by Tonok after a well-struck free kick. Chances would continue to come, and there were claims for a penalty, but the referee waved them on. And Dino were looking for the second goal as they fired straight into the arms of Ayodele. But the Cedars were not giving up, and with time running out, fortune would fall their way. Mistakes everywhere as the Dino defence couldn't clear the lines, and Adebayo was the luckiest man as he timed his run to perfection, drifting away from the melee to tuck home a beautiful finish. Dannaz getting a deserved equaliser in this encounter, beyond the legs of both the goalkeeper and 2 defenders. Chances would continue to come, and a good ball in behind would land safely in the hands of Ayodele once again. Both teams continued to create opportunities, and a free kick from distance would require strong hands, and despite the opportunity to score and a train of players waiting, the Cedars couldn't make it 2-1. Ayodele would be required once again to come to the fore down the other end, and a set piece would be the last action of the game. Amos's goal unable to be the difference. 1-1, it all finished.